All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to MLE Esports. It is Sunday Showdown. As this is not Saturday, it is in fact Sunday. We're sorry for the delay, but it is week 5 and we have a lot of Rocket League action for you tonight. My name is Hunted. With me is Kigabyte. Kiga, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. I'm really looking forward to this matchup in particular, folks. This is going to be an excellent matchup between four amazing players, two great teams, and a number 1 versus number 2 matchup on stream tonight. The Spartans, first in the Cobalt division at 14-6 total overall record. The Jets, second in the very same division with a 12-8 overall record. This is going to be a heck of a match.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and we want to bring that to you. But before we do, I just want to make sure that you guys know that we are sponsored tonight by Balls Guarana. Of course, they are a replay sponsor. The best place that you can buy ultra caffeinated soda. You can check out all of their products on our website, mlesports.gg/recommends/balls, to check out all of their amazing products, all of their great flavors. Please check that out before we get started. And of course, we are sponsored yet again by Power A. They make some of the greatest controllers, headsets, really anything that you can think of gaming related. Please check them out as well. Visit our website, mlesports.gg/recommends/Power A. But guys, we are going to get into the first series. We do have a quick video to show you the map. We are playing on Neo Tokyo. Check it out. All right, everybody, we are into the match here on Neo Tokyo. Game number 1 between these two teams, and the Jets already looking for the push.
Yeah, Jets looking for a push, maybe a little bit too anxiously there, as it looked like Phyrexius came up and bumped Rushy out of the way, possibly of a dribble, but not sure if there was a miscommunication there or something. But Jets definitely looking for this real hard.
Well, will be cleared back down the field as Rushy tries to get over Callie. Callie will turn that one away, and this is the Champion League, as you said, Cobalt Division, and Phyrexius starts the scoring off with a bit of an angle.
Who else but the man with a 100% win record so far in the season? Off the corner, excellent angle, finds it in the bottom left corner, 1 up for the Jets.
1-0, 30 seconds in. Phyrexius putting the Jets on the board. As now Jeremazing into the corner. Spartans looking to respond. Callie with a touchdown. Rushy's going to make the save. The ball will find its way towards midfield as Rushy plays this one along. Wants to get it beyond the defender there. Phyrexius getting challenged. And the ball will just make its way towards mid-court, or midfield, I should say.
Yeah, ball's going to get there, and it's going to be in again by Rushy, who gets a nice little touch over the two Spartan defenders. So Jeremazing puts it down center. Unfortunate touch from him, and Rushy's just going to put it over the two of them.
Callie could not react to that touch fast enough. He was at a bit of an awkward angle, could not get to that ball to challenge it. And yes, as you said, Rushy goes top shelf, and it's 2-0 already for the Jets in this first game. They're looking pretty good, firing on all cylinders on offense. But I think the main story is kind of the Spartan defense faltering a bit.
Yeah, Spartan defense already giving up 2 within the first minute, I believe it was. And their offense not looking so hot right now, as they've already had... That definitely didn't go where they wanted it to go, but they've already had another one get blocked, and another one I think that they just let go. So definitely not where they want to be right now.
Let's see, can they turn this around? They have plenty of time, minute and a half, only a minute and a half has ticked away so far in this first game as Jeremazing's going to catch that pass, tries to get beyond Rushy. Callie going after him, going to leave the net wide open. He doesn't have any boost, although Phyrexius can't put it towards the cage as he will rotate back to try to put that one on. And Jeremazing will clear it away. Now towards the net yet again, and the Jets not letting up on offense here. They're finding a lot of good challenges to keep the ball hemmed into the red half.
Yeah, the Jets are just keeping things moving and making sure the Spartans don't have time to breathe. And that's probably the best option for the Jets here is the Spartans have a decent defense coming into this. And if the Jets can find a hole in it, they'll absolutely have the advantage.
Oh, now Jeremy's towards the cage. Rushy with the play, and they're both going to go up for this. This is such an opportunity for Callie. All he has to do is not choke it. And he does not, sending it all the way down. Callie finding the first one. But you can't rely on those goals throughout the series.
No, you can't rely on those. Unfortunately, the Jets just got a little bit over-anxious, a double commit there, and Callie punishes it. But like you said, you can't rely on those. You got to find your own, and especially going into the second half of this game, you got to make those opportunities for yourself.
So now, just about halfway through this one, Callie will demo Rushy. This will give Jeremazing a chance to play the ball, and no problems there for the Jets defense. Now Callie up in the air yet again, looking for the touch towards the cage. Phyrexius will clear it away. We're back to a little bit of the midfield play. Both teams trying to find the advantage. It's only a one-goal game now, so this next goal pretty important. Yeah,
absolutely. It's going to either put the Spartans, well, up to even, or the Jets out of range of the Spartans and really put them back on their heels. But this is a good opportunity for them as Callie's going to put this up. Callie's probably looking for the bumps under Rushy, but Rushy's going to get it out, and Phyrexius already back in net as well.
He's got a bit of an awkward position now, though. Callie will play that one around him, but Rushy helping him out. Good pass by Phyrexius, but Rushy not a terribly difficult shot, although Jeremazing has a little bit of trouble with it. Good play by his teammate in Callie to clear that one out.
Yeah, that was a very dangerous situation for the Spartans there, and unfortunate that the Jets didn't make anything of it. But right there, Phyrexius sends one towards net and bounces across where Rushy can clean it up, and the Jets in a great position here.
Yeah, good pass from Phyrexius. I'm sure he would have liked to have scored that one himself, but he will take that. Rushy didn't have any boost there. For anybody at home that was wondering, that was a no boost play for him. That's why it took him so long to get to the ball. But it did eventually work out, and the Jets have a 2-goal lead with about 1:10 to go. It's going to pop over the head of Jeremazing, and he actually hits that away from his teammate. Now he's got to play defense as Rushy. It's going to push him here over top. But that's a good clear from Callie. Can they turn this into a goal? No, the bounce is not good for Jeremazing. Although Callie follows it up.
Callie! Oh, man. Rushy got a beautiful save there. Clip that one. That might be a potential hashtag play of the week contender, that save alone. But either way, excellent save from Rushy, an excellent shot from Callie.
Callie doing everything he can to try to get his team back in this one. Phyrexius playing that towards the net just off the mark, and with only about 25 seconds to go, all he has to do is waste some time here in the red zone, although Jeremazing will find the clear eventually. Rushy trying to play it out of his own corner now. 15 seconds to go. Callie getting that over top. Now Phyrexius out of the corner. He is going to try to play this one down. Ooh.
Oh. If Callie can score this, they might have a chance at a kickoff goal, and they do. Is this Rocket League? Let's find out if this is Rocket League.
Well, this is poor decision-making by the Jets. Certainly, why even challenge this? Why go for that? You're up by 2. All you have to do is waste time. I think they just wanted the extra goal. But,
yeah, Jets getting a little bit greedy.
Unfortunately. Now let's see. Callie wins the face-off. It's going to bounce up in the air. Here comes Jeremazing. He's got to put the touch down. But Rushy makes the save. If he would have just let that go, it's over. Phyrexius towards the goal now. Callie up in the air. Phyrexius is going to hit it towards mid. Jeremazing can't find the touch, and the Jets escape that one. A little too close for comfort.
I was getting ready to yell it. I was getting ready to yell, "This is Rocket League." I was about to. I was queuing up for it, and I'm all stuffed up now. But yeah, excellent game coming out from the Jets, but they do have a couple things they can improve on. They're fast, but they had a couple really off-putting double commits that kind of cost them a couple opportunities. And I think one, in fact, led to the Spartans getting a goal. So they kind of have to clean that up a little bit, make sure they're communicating effectively as to when they're going to be challenging and not challenging.
Yeah, communication definitely an important part. And as you said, it looked like the Jets were, I don't know, I think they were doing a little bit better than the Spartans throughout most of that game. The shots, pretty even, actually. More shots going to the Spartans then to the Jets. So we're going to have to see if the Jets... I didn't like their decision-making at all points during that game. I mean, they gave up 2 empty net goals because they were a little too aggressive. But
yeah, and I think if they can clean up that aggression, they're going to have the Spartans completely outclassed. And I do have a note for the Spartans too, and that is pursuit. They need to make sure that they're pursuing all of their options on offense, which a couple times they just let the ball go, and then that let the Jets get an opportunity. So the Spartans need to keep pursuing that.
Well, we'll see as we get into game number 2 now between the Spartans and the Jets. The Jets have the 1-game advantage. But Callie and Jeremazing want to put their team on the board in this series now. We'll turn that one towards the cage for Rushy to play away.
The Jets are going to do everything they can here to prevent the Spartans from getting even one, because here's a little interesting fact for you folks. If the Jets can pull out a 4-1 in this series, they will take the lead in the Cobalt division. So they have extra motivation to win these games.
I'm wondering how the tiebreaker works out if they take a 3-2 instead.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing. It's not really worth doing the math until the end of the week, to be honest.
Yeah, really.
Unless we were getting down to like the final week. This is week 7 or something like that. But for right now, Jeremazing, 2 amazing 50s there, but actually able to get back. That will allow Callie to go off the wall. Jeremazing is there, but Phyrexius able to meet him. Callie's going to turn on this one and leave it for Rushy, who's trying to take it over top, but doesn't manage to keep control of it, and the Spartans will be able to clear it for now.
Rushy and Jeremazing doing excellent work on offense here, trading off hits back and forth, making sure they know where each other are this time. The communication seems to have gotten a little bit better since game 1. I haven't seen a double commit from them yet, so let's hope that continues.
As Rushy has an open net, he missed it wide. He's going to follow it up and missed it wide again. He hit both sides of the net, not able to find that one. And now Phyrexius looking to make a pass down to him, but Jeremazing coming off the back wall and in transition now, although they get their signals mixed up there to the Spartans, and the Jets will keep it in.
Double poster, you hate to see it, but Rushy's going to send one down in front of net, but it's going to get taken away by Callie. So Phyrexius can't do anything about that except send it back for Rushy, and he's not going to be there. But now a quick breakaway for Callie. Bar down.
He doesn't follow it up, but there's Jeremazing.
I was getting ready to say bar down and out, but that just kind of hung there for a while, and Phyrexius couldn't get it out just fast enough, so Jeremazing comes in and buries it.
So just about 2 minutes gone. 1-0 for the Spartans. You got to imagine those 2 misses by Rushy, setting us up for this, for where we are right now. It's unfortunate from him. I mean, he's been hitting those shots throughout the night. I'm surprised that he missed 2 of them in a row like that, but you know, just got to put them in the back of your mind as we move forward through this game number 2. We've got about 2.5 minutes to go, and the Spartans are looking a little bit better, I think, this game, Gigabyte, than they did in game 1. They're firing shots towards the net, and they're following them up a little bit better than I think they were in the previous match.
Yeah, they absolutely are, and that's one of the things that I noted on. They need to pursue those shots a little bit further, and they're doing that pretty well here. And then, unfortunately, Jeremazing just ran out of boost to follow that and got put in a bad position off of the bump, but that first goal is evidence of that, where the Spartans actually managed, like, they followed it in. They knew that they had an opportunity, and a bad touch comes out from the Jets. Jeremazing's going to take the advantage.
I kind of want to watch this again. Yeah, Phyrexius off the hood of his car and then gets bumped as well by Rushy. And, yeah, just a bit of a defensive breakdown from the Jets gives Jeremazing another goal. And correct me if I'm wrong, Gigabyte, but that's the 3rd one in the series so far that have been scored by the Spartans just purely off of a defensive mistake or a poor rotation.
I think you're right on the 3rd. It might be the 3rd or even the 4th, honestly. You're close, if nothing else. But, yeah, and that seems to be the Jets' biggest problem, is that their defense is suffering because maybe it's a lack of communication. Maybe someone's getting antsy. I don't know, but they're going to have to fix that if they want to come back in this game and possibly series.
Yeah, well, right now they do have a 1-0 lead in the series, so for the Spartans. This is just an equalizer. The Jets have a little bit of time to make sure that everything is working as intended, but if they do want to take the first spot in the Cobalt division, they need to get back on the horse, and they need to do it soon. However, I was gonna gloss over it. But yeah, unfortunately from Rushy, he didn't get the touch, and now he's got to rotate back. Actually, that was Phyrexius rotating back in time to make the play, and yeah, I mean, that's 3 potential goals from Rushy gone to the wayside.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's got to be feeling that at this point. He's got to be feeling a little bit bad about that, but at this point, you know, you gotta try and put it past you as best as you can, and it's tough, but you got to come back from that.
Well, with about 25 seconds to go, the Jets needing 2. Yes, still 2. Jeremazing almost making it 3. They're just going to keep the ball hemmed into their corner. We'll see if they overcommit like the Jets did last game. Doesn't look like it, as Callie just going to put that one in as an insurance, extra insurance there. And yeah, the Spartans taking game 2, looking a lot better in this one.
Yeah, the Jets just kind of get on top of each other there, and Spartans take advantage of it. I'm pretty sure the Spartans are starting to realize that the Jets are not all that great on defense right now, so that they're taking advantage of that as much as they can. Holding one back and waiting for the defensive mistake with one person seems to be working.
Well, that's going to be popped up by Callie. Can he get the clear away? Well, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Spartans tying up the series 1-1 as we move into game number 3. And if you are just joining us, this is the Champion League MLE week number 5 of, I believe this is season 8. Man, it's been so many seasons already.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, so in case you are just wondering, as we move into this third game, we do play all 5 games no matter the outcome. So even if a team were to win this 3-1 or what have you, we will play through game 5 because every game matters, which was kind of the point that you were making earlier for the Jets. If they can take this 4-1, they'll be in that, sitting pretty in the top spot in the Cobalt division.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to go back to the scores real quick here. Just compare the Jets' offense to what it was last game. This game, they had a combined 2 saves and combined 4 shots between them. Last game, they had 3 goals, an assist, and 7 shots. So the Jets definitely not feeling as confident on offense as they were either. Their defense obviously needs work, but if they can keep drilling in the offense, that's one thing that they could do to escape this defensive slip-ups that they keep having. But they need to do one or the other.
Well, they need to figure out which one they are going to do as we move into game number 3. Teams are set and ready to go. The Jets in blue, the Spartans in red. Rushy and Jeremazing on that kickoff now as Phyrexius wants to try to get over Callie for a quick one. Callie says, no, thank you, sir, and we'll turn him away.
Rushy tried to stop that in midfield, thinking Phyrexius might have been there, but looks like their defensive rotations, at least for the initial 20 seconds, have gotten a little bit better, but you never know. They tend to break down the longer they're on a defensive stand, and we'll have to see if that happens over the course of this, because it looks like the Spartans are setting up for a siege.
It's that one towards the net. Jeremazing, but Rushy with a good save. He's going to clear this one out. We'll see, can he get past Callie? It's going to fly out towards mid. Phyrexius is there, doesn't get the touchdown, but it will eventually find its way to Rushy. Rushy has an open net, and it's wide again! But I think this time it was Callie causing that miss.
Yeah, exactly. And Rushy tried to put this up for Phyrexius, though, but Phyrexius was just a little bit too far away. Callie probably should have taken it in on their own. But yeah, a little bit of a slip up from Jets on the offense there. And another offensive stand, though, coming up. Phyrexius just barely misses it.
Oh, my word.
Very out of character for Phyrexius there.
For both of the Jets players, what is going on? It's like they're allergic to scoring. I'm not sure what's happening, but that ball's going to go a bit high from Phyrexius. Now the follow-up from Rushy still going to pop up here. Can Phyrexius put it home? No, that one's a bit wide as well. Rushy going to turn around, takes the shot. That one's wide, and Callie can't find the touch. Rushy gets saved, but it finally goes in. The Jets finally score after about 100 shots.
I want to know, how many shots do they have right now? they only got 3 official shots from that, but they're just peppering the net back and forth, and they couldn't seem to find the actual goal line as the Spartans stood up pretty well for a while there. But the Jets will eventually come out with a 1-0 lead, but you can't help but feel as though it could have been like 5-0 at that point.
My word. Well, let's see what the Jets do now that they got one in. It's still kind of a monkey off the back type deal now. We'll see if they can start zeroing in on the goal, but Callie wants one of his own. She's there to make the save. Now Jeremazing up in the air for Phyrexius to clear away. Good play there from Callie. He's got an open net. That's a double commit. No, he missed that one, but it doesn't matter. This does eventually find its way in.
Kind of a accidentally on purpose fake. God. Callie just takes advantage, and yeah, there it is. The Jets, another defensive slip up. Just let it go.
So 1-1, 2 minutes 54 seconds remaining, game number 3. Score of the game mirroring the score of the series so far, as Callie wants to try to make this one beyond Phyrexius. That's a double commit from the Jets, and that's a free goal for Jeremazing. Yet another double commit that they've got to pay for.
Yeah, another defensive slip up. Phyrexius and Rushy just go for this exact same one. Callie's already on the way back, and Jeremazing puts this in. So even if that hadn't scored, they would have had a hard time scoring a rebound shot. But here we go. 1 up for the Spartans. With just over halftime, the Jets are going to have to stop these defensive mistakes.
Yeah, especially if they want to take this series victory. They want to tie up the Spartans. That's a miss from Rushy. Can Callie capitalize on this? Phyrexius won't be able to touch it, and Jeremazing's going to put it in the goal. And now the Spartans just seem, the Jets seemed allergic to scoring. Now the Spartans seem like they can just do whatever they want in those 4.
I actually just brought up my scoreboard to see if the Jets are having ping issues, but they don't appear to be. That's not meant to be as much of a kick in the pants as it sounds like. I honestly thought they might have been having connection issues, because a very off night for Phyrexius, let's just say that much. Definitely the accuracy is off from what he normally does.
All right, so 2 minutes. That's a good play from Callie, rotating just in time. Keep that one out of the net, and yeah, the Jets need to figure out what is going on the offensive department, but they will find one thanks to a good demo onto Jeremazing.
Yeah, Rushy manages to take advantage of the demo as Phyrexius gets it on the other side. A successful defensive rotation earns them a quick return goal, so they at least keep themselves in sight.
And I wonder, I'm not sure. I wonder what is happening. It seems like both teams not playing to the level that we're used to seeing from them. Could be, everybody gets nervous on stream every now and then, and I know that we've streamed both of these teams in the past.
Yeah.
But it just seems like, I don't know, maybe they're just nervous against playing with one another, but there we go. The Jets are going to tie it up. And now it's just the defensive misplays from both teams. I don't know. It's a hard one to watch. It's just a difficult game to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit, because you're sitting here groaning and at the same time trying to wonder, like, what is going on here? Because this is not what we normally see from either one of these teams. And, you got to wonder if they're holding back and waiting for something. I'm not sure what they'd be waiting for, but waiting for, like, an opportunity to take the other team off guard and pull out the stops.
Sure.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I might be grasping at straws looking for an explanation, but it's definitely out of character for both of these teams.
Well, hey, at least this one looks to be coming down to the wire. Game number 3. It is 3-3. The next goal most likely will be the game winner.
Yeah, we are in golden goal territory, and the Jets are going to have to stop these defensive mistakes if they want to score that goal.
Rushy.
There it is. Another defensive mistake coming out from Rushy. Doesn't get beat, just pushes up just a little bit too far. Thinks he can get to this one before Callie does, and gets punished for it.
Well, with 40 seconds to go, I mean, it's certainly still possible. You can score a goal in Rocket League in the first 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky kickoff. So the Jets not out of it yet, but they do need to find one. Ball's going to bounce up for Phyrexius to put down towards the cage. Jeremazing clearing it out, and now Rushy will get blocked. He keeps it in. He's looking to fake out the defense, but Callie's there, reading that one well. Phyrexius towards the net. He's going to put it back, and Rushy's there. Jeremazing nowhere in sight, and we're tied 4-4.
There we go. The Jets finally starting to get some momentum on offense again. As here they go. The passing plays come back and forth. Rushy was just waiting there for Phyrexius to put it in for him, and there it is. We're all tied up again.
20 seconds to go. It looks like we may be heading towards overtime. Let's see what Rushy can do off this kickoff. He's going to get the 50 on Jeremazing. This is going to open up a shot for Phyrexius, but he goes a bit high with that. And Rushy now has to play defense against Callie. It is a bit of a one-on-one. Callie has a little bit of boost to work with, but there's the demo onto Jeremazing. And that will most likely send us into overtime. Yes, it will. Yep. So overtime, game 3.
So it's all going to depend on who can avoid the mistakes in these initial first couple seconds. And wow, Callie! Hashtag POTW. Clip it, put it in the Discord. Callie with the excellent read off the backboard drives it in and wins game number 3 for the Spartans.
And all of the mistakes just wash away right off of Callie. And a beautiful play by him, putting the Spartans up in the series 2-1. They came back after a pretty disappointing game 1, I think. Something that they would have liked to have changed. But right now they're up a game in the series. And it just looks good. But for the Jets, so many missed opportunities, so many missed nets. We never see that out of a team like this.
I don't know how to explain it, honestly, besides that they just missed the opportunities. The Spartans took advantage of some, but the Spartans, you got to admit, they missed a lot of open opportunities too, and I'm not entirely sure what was going on with either one of these teams. Hopefully we see both of them bounce back and play more like themselves for game number 4 here, but the Spartans already have the 2 up, so the Jets will not take unquestioned leadership of the Cobalt division no matter what happens now. I'm not sure how the tiebreakers are going to work out if they go 3-2, but
sure.
They're not going to take the unquestioned.
Well, Callie had 8 shots in that last game. I just wanted to throw that out there. Quite a large number of shots from him, and he seemed to be the player that, while it didn't look great from him, he certainly stepped up to help his team out as we go and get into game number 4.
Yeah, the Spartans had 13 shots overall across the 2 of them. And, I mean, 5 of them resulted in goals. So there is an argument, and there's another one coming in for Jeremazing as Callie puts a nice pass in front of net. Look at this. This is actually a nice pass. No boost, off the wall, flips it in for Jeremazing, who's there and ready to bury it.
A good pass there, and the Spartans off to a quick lead. They are up 1 in the series and up 1 in this game. We are only 10 seconds old as Callie looks to put another one towards the net, but that's just a bit far. He won't find it now. As Rushy trying to look for an opportunity, but Phyrexius is going to have to chase this one back. Jeremazing going to get challenged. This is a good opportunity. Nobody home for the Spartan defense. Phyrexius can't find the touch, but neither can Callie, and Rushy just taps it in.
I don't know what to say about this. This whole sequence here, Spartans were out of position. Jets kind of didn't know what to do with this once they got it over there. And Spartan whiff, and score. I'm not entirely sure what the heck happened there, but we're back to even with 30 seconds elapsed.
I could see what Callie was trying to do on his way back. Rushy was there, and he was trying to get the demo. Unfortunately, he whiffed the demo, which put him in a position to try to make the play on the touch from Phyrexius. Either of those two things, that if he were to do them, that's no goal for the Jets. But unfortunately, winds up in the back of their net, and we are tied. Just about a minute gone by in this first game. In this fourth game.
Fourth game. First minute of the fourth game. That's what you meant, right?
I hope so. As that one's going to get cleared away. Here comes Rushy trying to put that one down. Nothing doing for him. But Phyrexius chasing this one into the corner. No follow-ups, so nothing to worry about for the Spartans.
And Spartans will get another free clear here. Well, maybe not free, as Rushy's over there kind of playing interference, and if they can get this one past Rushy, which they do, it's going towards the net. Can Callie bury this? Yes, Callie will send it in.
Good shot from Callie. Following that one up, Jeremazing, I mean, a great touch. No fear over top of Rushy. Really, it was whoever wins that 50-50 is, I'm not going to say guaranteed a goal, but has a great opportunity because Phyrexius was nowhere in sight on the defense, and the Spartans kind of double committed on that ball. Fortunately for the Spartans, they do win the challenge, so they get the goal.
Yeah, that's a high-risk, high-reward play right there.
Close for both teams. So just about 2 minutes gone by. The Spartans up by 1. Phyrexius wants to change that. He's got Rushy moving forward. He's going to boom that one, but that's a bit high. Here comes Rushy once more, a bit high again, and Jeremazing will keep it out of the reach of Phyrexius.
They're double committed, though. The Jets are up 2. The Rushy can't quite get to it, and Jeremazing goes for it. That's another example of the Jets being pushed up just a little bit too far.
Yeah, there's a case to be made about them being behind and wanting to find that goal, thinking they had a good opportunity.
At the same time, though, there's 3 minutes left in the game.
Right, that was the counterpoint that I was going to make, is that, yeah, it's a little early to try that. I mean, still, it was a good opportunity. They just missed high as Callie's going to put a fourth one in over top of the defender. And now, if you're the Jets, you have to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, you have to stop it, and it looks like Jeremazing, or sorry, I guess that's Phyrexius, right? Phyrexius just turns a little bit too soon. Instead of choosing to shadow defend that and have a better opportunity to get the save, he just challenges it, and easy flick for Callie.
So with about 2:45 to go, the Jets on the attack now. Off that kickoff, Rushy, no boost, but still will get the touchdown to Phyrexius. And this one's going to be dangerous. Rushy again, no boost. Callie there, shot just off the mark. Here's the follow-up from Jeremazing. That one goes wide as well. And now the counterattack from the Jets will go in. Yes, it will. Oh my word, we're back to this again. Just
yeah, two defense. Two wrongs don't make a right, but I guess two wrongs do make a goal. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about that.
Okay. I guess you're right. Two wrongs, unfortunately, do create a goal in Rocket League. So now the Jets, a little bit more life. It's only a 2-goal lead for the Spartans. They have plenty of time. They've got over 2 minutes to go as Phyrexius tries to make the touch. Callie's going to back up and try to play this one. We'll get some space. Can he get it over top of Rushy? Is this a nice goal? It is! Callie making it work past 2 Jets defenders, putting his team back up by 3.
That's another play of the week nominee right there. Clip that one. Callie with the excellent dribble skills gonna send it in.
What a wonderful solo effort there from Callie, and he has put this series on his back. Jeremazing has been wonderful, of course, but Callie has really started to step up. He's got a hat trick in this game. He's made some pretty highlight reel level stuff as Rushy's gonna get blocked by Phyrexius. And for the Jets, it's just they can't seem to buy a goal right now.
No, and it's unfortunate. In game 1, they were all on top of it. Another possible defensive miscue coming out from them, but going to be able to save themselves just barely. Rushy is going to have possession of this. Rushy's going to flip it over one, but Callie is there to get it back.
This will be cleared away now. Rushy gets demoed by Callie, but he did get a touch on it before that. So Phyrexius looks to make the play. Rushy and company need to score in the next couple of seconds, I think, if they want to have a chance at taking this game, or at least tying it up and going into overtime, as Jeremazing's looking for Callie, but Rushy smartly will clear it away. That's a good 50 to keep it in the zone. Can Phyrexius do something with this? It's towards the net. Callie, no problems for him. Will clear it away, and we've got 50 seconds left.
And the Jets having a hard time on defense again, trying to get this out of here, but Callie gonna prevent that from happening. Sends one back towards that. Gonna get the pinch. There it is. Again, another one up for the Spartans.
But now that the Spartans have started rolling, they have not stopped. Callie, another touch just beyond Rushy, and it's looking pretty good. I mean, we were talking about early on how the Jets wanted to find a 3-1 or a 4-1 series victory, but it looks like that might be in the Spartans' future, as there's the 7-2 Cali with another.
I love how at the end of that previous goal to this, they kind of high-fived in the camera. I was gonna say something about that, but we were kind of like just talking about other stuff at the time. So, there's 33 seconds left. They're up 7-2. I figure I can get that stuff in right now, right?
Well, now is the time. If we were going to talk about any of that, now is certainly the time. But yeah, this one in the books. The Spartans will take the victory in the series. We will play game number 5, as always here on MLE. Amazing wants to add on, and that is another thing to point out.
Oh man, Cali piling it on. 6 goals for Cali, double hat trick.
Yeah, the double hat trick. And just to point this out, goals really do matter when it comes down to the end of the season. You want the best goal differential possible. So while they're up 7-2, 8-2, scoring more goals, it will help you towards the end, even if it seems like a little BN.
Yeah.
And there from Rushy is also another good example. Keep playing until the very end, because you never know quite what's going to happen.
In MLE, every second matters. It's not like, you lose it and you're playing the other two just out for fun. Every second matters.
Especially
The
for
Spartans,
these teams,
yep.
because they're
Yeah.
so close on the leaderboards, top their division, the Cobalt division. But yeah, I mean, I think we can safely say that Cali has woke up and he is ready to finish this series for the Spartans.
Yeah, and oh man, that's like a 4-man scoreline right there. 10:54, 6-2-1-9. That is incredible. To be completely honest, I did not expect that kind of scoreline coming out from this. And as much as I love Cali and Amazing, that's not something I expected.
Yeah, I want to take a look at the replay, or go back and watch the VOD. Look at the score line of each of the games, because Cali has taken so many shots. I think he's had, 8? He had 8 last game, 9 this game. He's got to be pushing close to an MLE record, I want to say, for number of shots in a series.
Probably. I don't know what that record is, but it definitely seems like Cali's starting to push it. I've been writing down totals for team, but not for individual players, so maybe I should expand to that next time. Yeah. But no matter what, after this game, after the series, the Spartans will expand their lead on the Cobalt division over the Jets. But can the Jets minimize the bleeding and get one more back here? Let's see what happens. Game number 5.
Oh no, that one's going to be coming right down in front. Rushy can't find the touch. Yeah, as you said, what happened to the gameplay? Sorry about that. We should be into the game now, as unfortunately you did miss Rushy's score. I don't know what happened there. But
Tyrexius dropped it down, Cali sent it back out, and Rushy just, oof.
oh well, a little bit of a production issue there. But at least you got to see the replay. You didn't miss the entire goal, okay? Calm down, it's fine. 15 seconds gone, and yeah, the Jets on the board early. Good sign for them if they want to continue. Or I mean, really, if they want to get this victory, a 2-3 defeat is much better than a 1-4 defeat.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's another one in from Rushy. And the Jets do want to get that 2-3 defeat rather than that 1-4. As you can see, they're already up to just over 35 seconds have elapsed. And the Spartans, they already know they have the series win, but I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if they're going a little bit lax because of that, but they definitely shouldn't be. They should be trying to expand the lead as much as possible.
So with about 40 seconds gone by, yeah, the Jets up by 2 already. Can Cali and Amazing respond? Amazing going to push this one down the field. Rushy's there to challenge him. That was a bit of an overcommitment by the Jets. Now they're going to have to scramble back on defense. Amazing turning around. Rushy beating him there, and he's going to bump Cali out of the way. As Phyrexius tries to put that on, Amazing has to go up and make the play. And now it seems like the Spartans' defense really starting to fall apart here early on in game number 5.
Not sure if they're falling apart quite yet, but they're definitely being tested. Yeah, the Jets have put 2 goals on them so far, but they've been kind of like strange goals, you know. And oh my God, that was an excellent opportunity for Jared Amazing to put one in. Now Callie's gonna have to get this save, and Callie will. But yeah, as I was saying, the Spartans defense being tested. Not sure if it's broken yet, but definitely being tested.
Just looking like they're running around a little bit too much. Can't find the touches, not working together as a team on defense, and they're going to give up the ball here yet again for Phyrexius to try to look towards the net. Now Rushy keeping that one in, Callie off the back wall. This is a little bit better of a defensive rotation from the boys in red. Phyrexius will challenge that one. He's going to get another touch. No, that was Rushy, excuse me, getting that touch. Callie keeping it in the corner, but Phyrexius still here looking towards the net. Jared Amazing has to make the play, and Callie's there to corral it and try to play it clear.
But no, it's not going to get clear. Phyrexius going to have an opportunity to pinch it in. It won't happen. Rushy's right underneath it, but Callie sends it away.
Another unfortunate miss there from the Jets. I think Phyrexius thought the defenders were a little bit closer than they were, and he tried to rush that one. Unfortunate for him that he couldn't find it, as it's still only a 2-goal lead as we approach halftime now.
He got a little bit rushy, I guess you could say.
Oof. That is a big oof, my friend.
Jared Amazing tries to send that one in. The Jets are going to try and send it right back up, but Callie turns around, puts it into the Jets' corner. Rushy sends it out. Jared Amazing looking for the touchdown. Not going to find anybody on his team.
Now, you could say that that touch from Jared Amazing wasn't very amazing.
Yeah.
Now he
Yep.
will try.
Oh,
no! It's going to work! Wow, what a great goal.
Callie with the bump onto Rushy, puts Rushy way out of position for that, and Phyrexius can't do anything about it, and Jared Amazing gets that goal.
A beautiful play there. That is the teamwork that we like to see from the Spartans. Certainly worked for them there, and now they're only 1 goal down. Already putting the pressure on Rushy on the back wall, and Jared Amazing's going to follow it up. He hits the post. Had an opportunity, missed that one just off the mark. That's going to give Rushy a chance to try to clear it away, but Jared Amazing there to keep it in yet again. Phyrexius has to clear it away. This feels like good pressure, but Callie's going to whiff it. Is that a free goal for the Jets? I believe it is.
Can the post break? I think they might be broken. I think someone needs to go check the map's posts after this, because we've had so many bounce off of both of them that it's just insane.
Well, you know, we should just make the goal like the entire back wall. Just go like way overboard. There's not a back wall anymore. It's just one ginormous net.
Make a workshop map.
Yeah, well, I don't think you want to play any workshop maps of mine, but Callie, we'll find that one. And I mean, this game's not over. It's just the Spartans haven't looked good throughout like any of it. I mean, I'm just going to be straight up. Their defense has not looked very good against the Jets, but they've kept in it. I mean, they're only down a goal, even regardless of that. And now it's on the Jets to play defense where they've been shaky all night.
Yeah, they have been, and here's a good game for you, all right? Go back in the VOD and play a game and do a thing every time we say defensive miscue.
Do a thing.
And that's pretty much the entire summary of this series so far, from both teams.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. That was a good back pass from Rushy right to Phyrexius, which will keep the ball in the Spartan zone. Jared Amazing looking for Callie, but Phyrexius keeping it in. Again, only a goal down for the boys in red as Callie tries to make it past Rushy. Jared Amazing there to follow it up. That's going to be a free goal. And the Jets look like they're going to take game number 5.
There's still 34 seconds left, so the Spartans have a little bit of time. If they really, really, really push this, they could manage to get 2 and force an overtime. But it's going to be difficult. But the Jets, like you said, they're looking like they're going to get to a 3-2 on the series.
Yeah, bit interesting from the Spartans. We'll have enough time to talk about it afterwards. As this, it's going to go off the back wall. Jared Amazing's there to put it home. And they've got plenty of time now with that. Good play from them to get them right back in it.
Yeah, and there it is. Jared Amazing comes in, finishes that off when the Jets can't clear it. Can the Spartans come back? That's the question. Well, I know they can, but will they?
They only need one, and they've got 25 seconds to do it. We haven't seen overtime yet in this series. It would be a fitting way to end Game 5. As Callie trying to make this play. Phyrexius there to keep it in. Just about 10 seconds to go now. Jeremazing pushing it down the field. Callie wants to get the challenge. Rushy not going to let him have it. And that ball's high off the back wall, right out in front. Phyrexius to finish it off. And it will end with Jets taking game at number 5. And while they lost the series, they did get that second win. It's very important for them to stay where they are in the standings.
Yeah, that's going to be critical for them. At the very least, it keeps the Spartans, within view. Spartans are still going to have the lead in the division after this. In fact, they're going to extend it a little bit, but it's going to keep them within view. And Phyrexius decides to put one more up. That's going to reduce the goal differential from this series. But the Spartans will take the series 3-2. The Jets manage to keep them within sight.
Yeah, so a great series. We knew that this one was going to be pretty close. It started off not how we expected, though. I mean, we've got to say that, as Callie only got held to 2 shots that game. A little unfortunate that we didn't see a high shot total from him. But yeah, the series started a bit awkward because it just looked like both teams were either just not warmed up, or they were nervous or afraid of the other team. I'm not sure what it was, but they did not look like the Jets and Spartans of the Champion League that we know. And then we finally moved into game 3, 4, and 5, and it was, fun again.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about the series, to be honest. It was back and forth so much, and there were defensive miscues just on both sides of it quite a lot, and we'll have to see what these two teams do in the upcoming weeks. But yeah, Spartans managed to pull it out. I honestly was not expecting that. I was expecting the Jets to pull this one out. Phyrexius with his known prowess in Rocket League, I thought he would be able to pull this out. But no, the Spartans do manage to take it.
Yeah, Callie really came through in the clutch there for his team in games 3 and 4 to give them that victory. It just, yeah, Phyrexius definitely has had a wonderful season thus far in season number 8. But you have to say the same about Callie, and Callie just looked to be just a little bit better tonight. And Jeremazing, again, I don't want to take anything away from him because he also played a very solid, supportive game for Callie, but Callie kind of ran away with the show. But
he was a Jeremazing teammate.
Yes, he was. Thank you very much for that. But ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to go ahead and take a very short break. My name is Hunted. With me tonight, Gigabyte, and Giga, I think you have to sign off for the evening. Is that correct?
Yep, I do in fact have to sign off for the evening. I have another casting thing to get to, so pleasure casting with you, Hunted, and for you all people out there tonight. Have a good one, everybody.
All right, guys. Well, we've got some more Rocket League action coming up. Champ League Bulls versus Dodgers when we come back from this short intermission. Don't go anywhere.